And here we are, guys, before the next match of our night. It will be champion versus champion. Yeah, we won it from their match 2 weeks ago. It will be once again one of our tag team champions and #1 contender for the NXT Championship, Sasha, against our North American champion, Demon Jr. But before that, let's speak about the history between how it all started, the war between perhaps even between the brothers and the Demon family. Well, it all started 3 weeks ago, 3 or 4 weeks ago in NXT, where the Demons, for still unclear reasons, decided to attack our tag team champions, the brothers Sasha and Big Sash, in an ambush from behind. And later at the same week, where we had the surprise rebirth of NXT UK, the brothers speak out, more specifically Sasha speak out how the brothers feel about this attack from the Demons, and in a touching promo. While also later that night there were #1 contender matches where the father and son duo which means the father and son duo, the NXT champion Demon Senior, and the son, the North American champion Demon Jr., walked away with a win to earn the right to challenge the brothers Sasha and Big Sash at the next pay-per-view for their tag team titles. And later that night, Big Sash punched his own ticket for a title shot by becoming #1 contender for Demon Jr.'s North American Championship. But also later that night, Sasha also won a Battle Royal to earn the right to challenge Junior's dad, Demon Senior, for his NXT Championship. So that's how they became #1 contenders. And then at the following NXT episode, it was we heard some words from the brothers again, and then Sasha got after this Sasha got jumped in the backstage area by his takeover by one of his takeover opponents, or perhaps even his main takeover opponent, the NXT champion Demon Senior, and the demonic son of a bitch tried to weaken Sasha, or perhaps even injure him or pre-injure him, and it backfired on him. We never seen this before in his almost a half year tenure here in the WWE, and we never saw the demonic ambush backfires on him, and it even led to the Demon leave the backstage area high and dry. He was so scared of Sasha that he even left the entire building, and his son didn't learn from his father's mistake on that night. Later that night, because Demon Jr. decided to attack Big Sash in a similar backstage ambush, and it ended with Big Sash delivering a tombstone on Demon Jr. Onto the concrete floor, which had no protective mat. So, and don't forget, Demon Jr. and his father Demon Senior are both dead, so they only have skull and bones. So it's even more painful delivery from this tombstone, especially on this concrete floor with absolutely no protection. So I'm surprised that our North American champion isn't injured and anything. Maybe those demonic powers come in handy there, I don't know. Anyways, what I do know, however, that later that night it was for Sasha to face off against Demon Jr. And in this matchup it goes back and forth the most likely David vs Goliath matchup if you ever seen one. I mean, the only more David vs Goliath matchup that you can get is Sasha versus Demon Senior, which we will get this Sunday at our next takeover event. But at this case we never had any David vs Goliath match, and in the end it was Clark appearing, hitting Demon Jr. with a steel chair after Demon Jr. injured Clark and took a month or so away from his career, and Clark didn't took any kindly to that, smashing the half demonic North American champion into the skull with the steel chair, allowing Sasha to pick up a huge win that night, and the biggest win in his career so far. And It also led us to NXT UK at this same week, where Sasha was scheduled to face Waddy, but Deciman Senior, the NXT champion, had other ideas, attacking his takeover opponent, his main takeover opponent, yet again, but it would have backfired on him yet again if it wasn't for Kyle O'Reilly getting involved in this ambush, in this brawl, allowing the Demon to toss Sasha back first against the barricade, and Sasha still feels the effect of it. Sasha's human, and of course he feels it, and to this day. And not just that, but also it led to a match last week between Sasha and Kyle O'Reilly on NXT. And despite Deciman Senior tried to distract Sasha with his entrance music, his video, and his appearance on the stage, Sasha still walked away with a win over a very and very good showing from Kyle O'Reilly. Sasha still walked away with the win over him, and well, many people expected the same result, that Sasha getting another win and continuing his undefeated streak last week on NXT UK in Sasha's match against Roderick Strong, where not also only that, but also the NXT champion Deciman Senior was banned from the building, and Sasha delivered a good showing against a very Waddy, and they it was a very it wasn't a very technique match. It was a heated contest between two former rivals, between Sasha and Waddy. We all know the history between those two, and it got all heated, and all of a sudden, to the surprise of everyone, the North American Championship, Deciman Jr., the son of Sasha's takeover opponent, Deciman Senior, appeared and attacked Sasha and tried to get on Sasha's head, and Sasha lost his anger. Sasha couldn't control his anger. He lost his focus. He delivered punishment to both the half-demonic SOB and Waddy as well, and it cost him in the end with two vicious backbreakers from the Messiah, and Sasha was then done for thanks to the huge assist from Deciman Jr., who is much as responsible for Sasha's undefeated streak being broken last week as much as Waddy is, in my opinion. And this leads to this match here tonight. But also, let's speak about Junior. Junior's story doesn't end here, because after Clark's comeback 2 weeks ago, it led to a match last week on NXT between those two, Clark versus Deciman Jr., with everybody banned from ringside. And if Clark somehow, some way defeats the half-demonic Deciman Jr., he gets a title shot come at the next pay-per-view. So he would get either added or gets the title shot, no matter how depending on how Big Sash condition is. If Big Sash is fit to compete, it will be Super Sweat match if Clark would have won it, between Clark, Big Sash, and Deciman Jr., or it would be a single match between Clark versus Deciman Jr. if Big Sash wouldn't be able to compete. So that being said, it was a very incredible performance by Clark and Deciman Jr., but there was some self-doubt by our North American champion, and it cost him against Clark last week, and allowing Clark the biggest upset since Sasha. And don't forget, perhaps an even bigger upset, because Sasha had a bit of help from Clark, who smashed Junior's skull with a chair, while Clark had no help, but he still walked away with the win. And added himself to the match, getting himself a title shot against Junior, no matter if it would be a Super Sweat match or one-on-one match. Huge opportunity for Clark to get the North American Championship perhaps back to high energy, because after Blue Falcon lost it to Junior a month ago, and since then Blue Falcon is down, and since Survivor Series we haven't seen Clark's teammate Blue Falcon, who isn't in a good mood, as we heard from the interim general manager of both NXT and NXT UK, Sasha. He's down with an illness, but we will see. I'm praying that we will see Blue Falcon very, very soon. He was scheduled for #1 contender match for the tag titles with both NXT and NXT UK, because he and Clark are so incredible in the ring and they deserve title shots, but they never get it because of either Clark was injured or Blue Falcon had a sickness, so had an illness, excuse me, not a sickness, an illness, that is. And yeah, that's a sad story, but anyways, it's not about them right now, but let's see who will get the win. Big important win here in their rematch from 2 weeks ago. So let's hop into it and see if Sasha can get back on the can control his anger and focus here tonight against the North American champion, the son of his takeover opponent. but it won't be. But Sasha needs to, you know, get his head back together very, very soon. Otherwise, it won't look good come Sunday, as there's the 3-time NXT Tag Team Champion Sasha.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the Blood Brothers from Dresden, Germany, weighing in at 206 pounds, one half of the NXT Tag Team Champions, the Outlaw.
But I have to wonder, as we all have, can Sasha save all of us of NXT this Sunday in this NXT Championship match against the evil, fiendish, satanic NXT Champion Decimate Senior? Because Sasha has so many things going on in his head right now, that I'm still impressed that he only lost his control and anger once the last couple of weeks and months, and that was last week on NXT UK, which cost him his undefeated streak against Roddy, like already mentioned. But can he get himself back together, and with so many different things in his personal life and also in his business life as well? Don't forget, he's not just a competitor and might have 2 matches come this Sunday, but also 2 big matches nonetheless, but also being interim general manager of both of NXT and NXT UK as well. So, as there comes the aftermorning North American Champion.
And his opponent, representing the family from the pits of hell, weighing in at 300 pounds, the NXT North American Champion, Death Demon Jr.
And Junior only lost once until 2 weeks ago, where Sasha had him a second loss, and it led to self-doubts by the half-demonic North American Champion, which cost him his match against Clark last week on NXT. So, well, 2 for 2 losses last 2 weeks on NXT isn't a good score, but he's still impressive force, and let's see who can redeem himself here tonight between those two. Sasha says, come on, bring the fight on, no matter if you are really a half demon or not. As fan chanting NXT and NXT. Sasha goes for the kick, but he gets caught. The speed doesn't matter by the power of the demon. The speed losses for the first time since, as now Russian legs dragging screw right there. Sasha targeting the leg of Junior. No, full wins or not, it looks like. Yes, it is. He got it. But can he deliver punishment to Junior? He delivers, and that's, yeah, don't know how the money against the North American Champion will feel about that. Got a whipcord knee from Sasha, as Sasha wants to hit him with a keen charger right into the skull of the half of the death demon, half the demon, you know. As Junior with the reverse after this foot DDT. As now overhand blow to the back right there. And the stomp to the arm. As now Junior in control of this matchup. The early goings, this all can change in a sudden, you know. As we saw Sasha get the control, now Junior get the control. With her back onto big body drop, as control shifting between those two since in the early goings here. Another most demonic splash by Junior. So now Sasha catching the leg of Junior yet again here. Now stomp to the legs right there, Sasha. Another foot DDT, that's how smart he is. Going for the legs of the half demon, tried to get him with his speed, but he outpowering him with jump back suplex. How did Sasha even pull this off? It's beyond me, I can't believe it. I mean, there was maybe with the support of the crowd. Stomp to the private zones of Junior if you have any private zones left. I mean, he's dead, you know. And got resurrected by the legendary Papa Shango, who he and his dad turned their backs on. You know, they betrayed Papa Shango after he resurrected them. As Sasha going wisely for the legs of Decimate Jr. Hit him with a knee even. Wow, a discus knee right there. I've never seen this before from Sasha's. Junior hit him with close, and Sasha had to deal with some doubts, I think. I don't know. Yeah, Sasha usually is quicker, but maybe he doesn't want to risk anything, but it cost him there. Snake Eyes right there. As now, look at this Junior. Oh my goodness, not the clover leaf. It is a clover leaf. Cloverleaf is in. Can Sasha make it out of this hold? How can he make it out? There's a fan cheering him on. They want to get out of this hold, and he does somehow, some way. Hit him with a vicious knee. Yet again, hitting Junior's private zones yet again. If he, like I said, if he hasn't private zones, but yet again, as Junior tried to fight back, as Sasha makes him pay with a vicious knee right there. Kick to the midsection, run into the ropes, looking for the Canadian destroy, and he delivers. Now stomps to the legs of Junior right there, stomp to the skull as well. Now to the private zones of Junior yet again. But what is this? Don't tell me. It's the music of Junior's father or demonic, evil, fiendish NXT champion Desmond Senior. But where is he? Only mind games? Or does he appear for? Don't tell me he appears. He appears with a giant crushes Sasha's head with it. Will it be enough for Junior to pick away the big win here tonight? After this, Junior goes on the cover as the ref has trouble to count. 1, 2, sweet. No, it's not. Sasha somehow barely survives. What a near fall. I think the ref slow count helped Sasha a bit here. Because the ref was, I don't know, maybe he didn't want to count, or because of the chair, I don't know, I don't understand. As the ref ejected the chair from the ring as Sasha's knee got blocked by Junior, but he hits him with Meteora. As Sasha hits Junior with a knee, and that's regaining his focus. We could try to control his anger here against Junior with another foot DDT. But can he get back on the winning tracks here? He hits another foot DDT. But Junior with the reversal. As Junior with the punch to the back of Sasha here, grounding Sasha even. To the dislike of the entire audience and everyone watching at home. Some to the arm as well as Junior. Clothesline! Out of nowhere, will it be enough? Feet on the rope, with the feet on the rope. 1, 2, sweet. No, it's not. Sasha barely stays alive yet again. Another near fall for Junior. But how? As Sasha tried to fight, but he get caught with the claw slam. Will it be enough though? Junior in the cover again. As a ref, another slow count. 1. Only 1.5, but how is this possible? Maybe it was too predictable, and maybe it shows how tough Sasha and how important the support of the crowd is. And maybe even the motivation of the getting revenge of Junior and his father as well made her press into back body drop by Junior, who still doesn't give up the control. As Sasha countering him nicely though. As Sasha hits him with the knee. Nope, Junior moved out of the way and shoulder tackle him down to the ground. Weird shoulder tackle there. And now lifting him up, made her press into back body drop. It hits it twice, it sure is nice. Twice in the matchup, that is. Yeah, what a press indeed. And now attacking the arm, biting its finger. What a cannibal. That's uncalled for. And in competitive match, you sick freak. Sasha got tripped in the corner, but Sasha with the knees up. Got his knees up. Sasha hit him with the knees. But Junior with the reversal. And Sasha goes in the cover again. But will it be enough after hitting nothing? No, it's not. Not even a 1 count this time. As Sasha hit him with a knee. And another foot DDT to Junior. Sasha also with a stomp to Junior's private zones. As Sasha might have been fired up, I think. I see the look in his eyes when change as he ejects Junior somehow, some way from this ring. As Sasha up on the apron, what's he thinking? Oh, he's calling for something big, perhaps of suicide dive. Pounding the match like it's one more than Randy Orton, who gets him into the spot. After he watched some match of Orton. Suicide dive as Sasha connects on the outside. Watching him burn into Junior. As Sasha now elbow to Junior's skull. Shoving him in Junior's private zone. Hit him with a knee. As both combatants get counted out here. As Junior's skull first against the ring post as Sasha's awake. And Sasha always fights fate, doesn't use the ring post, doesn't use the announce table, but uses all of it here tonight against this half demon. But that's what you have to do against a half demon. So I don't know if you can blame Sasha, I don't think so. I mean, I can. As website 5, as Sasha climbing the apron, going down with it, Santon crashing and burning on Junior. Website 6, as Sasha up on the apron again, another big splash down on the half demonic son of her, you know. But maybe we shouldn't insult his mom, we should insult his dad for sure. But or maybe I shouldn't. I mean, talk bad about our NXT champion. He could, Junior's father, the senior, could attack me next, and I'm no match for him. I'm just a commentator, just an unsung commentator, you know. As Junior avoiding the attack there, but got hit with Meteora anyway. As Sasha looking for this devastating, terminating DDT, and he delivers. And some people change, there's blood, there's blood. As Sasha sending a clear message with the fighting stage. As Ref continues count out. But will we see a double count out though? Ref is at 7 as Junior struggling to get back to his feet, but he always was there. But Sasha has an elbow drop. And tells him in the crowd that he's ready and focused tonight. Hit him with a fist right into the skull of Junior, whipping him headfirst against the announce table. What has Sasha on his mind? Elbow reversal from Junior. Otherwise Sasha might deliver this DDT to the announce table. As Junior brings Sasha inside the ring. What's that 5 though? As Sasha back to his feet. Hits Junior with a knee of glory out of nowhere, but will it be enough though? Goes on a quick cover. 1, 2. Sweet, no, it's not. Junior stays alive somehow. Sasha can't believe it. I can't believe it neither. The knee of glow hits all of a sudden, and I thought it would be over for sure. Sasha now climbing the second rope, delivers a knee drop, and he's fired up. Paying tribute to Kofi right there. Stomp to the legs, and now foot DDT. As Sasha climbing to the top. And for 6:30 he delivers. Stomp to the legs, but Junior avoiding it. And he's quick on the exchange somehow, maybe because of the demonic powers, I believe. Otherwise wouldn't be possible. Got him with a clothesline. Got him, no, not the vice grip. Not that close to the ropes. We need the medics out here soon for Sasha. Oh my goodness, that's landing. I think Sasha's light went out. He had moving. As the fans said, get up Sasha, get up. As Junior Corn in the cover will be enough. 1, 2, sweet as damn it. The parrot of his daddy, Junior wins it. Makes me sick. Our hero might have fallen here. As there we see the interference of the daddy of the NXT champion. Smashing his takeover opponent in the head with the steel chair. It was a near fall. If Junior's crawling wouldn't take too long and the officials count, that wouldn't take too long. It would be it for sure. But thanks for the official and Junior's slow crawling. It didn't take too long that we saw the terminating DDT. See, looking for this eyes of Sasha there. He was awake, then he hit the knee of glory all of a sudden out of nowhere, but it wasn't enough. Then we take another look on this particular knee of glory, even though Junior's foot was even under the ropes, which the ref didn't realize. But Junior walked away with the win here. Wondering why we didn't saw his great moves here. But he walked away with win. You don't have to like it, but we all have to accept it. That our last hope for all of us to be saved from the demonic reign of terror by Junior's father, Desmond Senior, might be all faded, you know, faded away. The darkness still continues. But what will this mean come what will it mean for Sasha's big match come this Sunday? We have to stay tuned. Also, don't forget, we will see Junior's daddy, Desi Messina, in action just in a couple of moments in his main event match against a very capable and very incredible, unique underdog, the high flyer for my energy, Clark. So, stay tuned for this great main event still to come.